Hi everyone, long time no see. My name is Zain Karp and welcome to another video on this channel. Today I'm gonna attempt drawing a realistic dragon, so let's get started. So as always, the process will be the same. First I make the sketch of the drawing, then I outline the drawing, and in the end I shade it. In terms of art materials, I use a 0.5 Pentel mechanical pencil with HB LEDs. I also use two blending stamps and a Mono Zero eraser. I also use two art materials that will be present at the end of this video, so be sure to watch it until the end. And I was actually really excited to do this drawing, because I used new techniques that were really interesting for me to do and hopefully for you to watch. In total, this drawing took about 4 hours to make, and as I said, I started by making the sketch of the drawing first and then shading it. Now it's time to add the shadows of the drawing, and as you can see, I'm adding the shadows to the frontal horn of the dragon. For the shadows I used two blending stamps and a 0.5 Pentel mechanical pencil with HB LEDs. And the HB LEDs were very helpful because it gave me the possibility to draw really dark but also really light shadows. But one problem I had with my blending stamps is that when I use it a lot, the blending stamp is not as effective as possible. So that's when I'm trying to refresh it, and for this process I'm using a nail pile. The movement, it's really basic, you just take your blending stamp and you rub it on the nail pile. So in this way the older layer is just falling off, while the newer and the stronger layer is just coming up. Okay, now let's get back to work. Now you can see that the blending stamp is way more useful than before, and because it's sharper, it's way more easier to control it and to work with it. So feel free to follow this art hack, because it's really useful. So at this point I'm basically done. After all, I did all the steps. I made the sketch, I made the outline, and I shaded. But why not push the boundaries a bit? After all, art is all about trying and discovering new things. And my YouTube channel, it's about getting out of my comfort zone. So how can we combine those things together? Well, the answer is really simple. We learn new techniques. So today I'm gonna paint over my graphite pencil drawing. And this is where the role of art YouTubers comes in. We experiment on our drawings, so you won't have to ruin yours. I will paint only the horns on the top of the head. For the horns I wanna use a golden color. And honestly, at one point I wanted to use blue, but it would just look too dark. So after testing the impact of the watercolor on the paper and on the graphite pencil, I finally started painting the horns. Now the process was really easy, I just had to take care to don't cross over the line. I also had to add a lot of water to the watercolor, so the color itself would look as light as possible. And I was actually scared that the graphite will bend with the watercolor and it would become just a mess. And the final result, it was really surprisingly good. But I will also have to practice more, because there is always space for improvement. now, it's time to put an end to this video. It was really fun using this technique and I really want to use it again in the future. Anyway, thank you very much for your support. If you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Also comment down below what should I draw next. Thanks for drawing with me today. And until next time, I'll see you later.